Hello, people of God. My name is Helen Oni, the convener of Marriage on the Road. I want to expose a particular area where devil has been hiding to punish you in your marriage. I want to bring to your understanding some of these unfamiliar ways that you might be an abuser in your family to your spouse. I want to make an exposition so that you will have an upgraded understanding of some of these sort of ways of abuse in marriage. And let me quickly remind us that marriage is the institution that is created by God. And the major created that institution was to have a reflection of the sort of relationship that exists between Christ and the church. So whenever God is looking down into your home, He wanted to see that kind of relationship that exists between Christ and then the church. But little did we know, but the reality in most of our marriages is this, that we are not there. There are so many homes that have been soaked with sorrow, with unrealistic expectations, with so many abuses, with so many kind of unpleasantries. Even though God created that institution to reflect the sort of relationship that exists between Christ and the church, but behind closed doors, we have so many crying wives, we have so many crying husbands due to abuse in their marriages. There are so many people who are sighing, okay, they are dying in silence because they really did not want the people next door to understand or to be aware of the kind of sorrows that happens in their family. So many pretenses. Yes, of course, so many families you see smiling at you outwardly, they were there rotting with deep sorrows inwardly, but they can't tell you because they were not able to get the sort of relationship that God wanted them to navigate with their significant other. So since this purpose of God is going towards being defeated in various homes, we want to really expose the devil in a way that he would not even be able to hide anymore in your home. So if you have been abusing your spouse in one way or the other, we will bring it to you, either consciously or unconsciously. We will explain them. The moment you have abuse, you will think that it is the combating one, the slaps, the punches, probably the beating one. No, but abuse actually goes beyond that. We will be bringing them to you. In the course of me preparing for this teaching, I came across a statistic that broke my heart, that 1 out of 4 women are suffering from abuse in their marriages, and then 1 out of 7 men are dying silently in their marriage. That shows the extent at which the devil has been dealing with homes. He is not only targeting the home, he is targeting the Christendom, the Christian community, and then he is targeting the entire society. That is the reason why we need to be very, very sensitive in the things we do with our significant other in our homes. And then I will go ahead and explain to us what is abuse. When we say abuse in marriage, what do we mean? When I said you are such an abuser, what do I mean? I would explain to us what an abuse means. So I will define what an abuse is. Anyway, from what I have here, that abuse can be defined as a pattern of behavior in any relationship that is used to gain or maintain power and control over somebody intimate a partner. So if you are craving for power or authority in your home, and then you can't achieve it mutually, and then every other method that you use in maintaining that power, in retaining that power, or in gaining that power is referred to as abuse. So if you have to engage in any form that brings fear to your significant other, it is called an abuse. So whatever you use that causes irritation in the mind for your significant other, you are actually an abuser. So these are the things that is regarded as abuse. Abuse again can be when either of the partner in marriage uses either physical or non-physical method to retain power, to retain authority, to get things done in the marriage. It is an abuse, as simple as it is. Again, I would say that whatever you do in your marriage to instill fear in your partner, to cause distress, and then to cause breakdown, it is referred to as abuse. Whatever it is, no matter how little, no matter how big it is, so far it brings fear, so far it brings discomfort, so far it brings harm to your significant other. It is an abuse. You won't believe it, but 38% of women are murdered by their partners globally. Isn't that alarming? 38%, 38, 3 as in 3 and 8%, 38% of women are murdered by their partner globally. I think that percentage is so high. That shows that there has been abuse in so many families. Yes, so many women have been murdered, like as in murdered, killed by their partners. Can you imagine a man killing his woman? Can you imagine a husband killing the wife? That shows that abuse is everywhere. It is in so many homes. But I believe that with this teaching, you would be able to see the light of the day and then interchange it in some of the ways that you have been abusing your partner, either knowingly or unknowingly, like consciously or unconsciously. All we want to achieve is to have a healthy relationship. So this abuse have so many consequences. It has brought so many consequences to different homes, ranging from like the instability that it will bring to the home, the lack of joy it will bring to the home, the financial instability it will bring to the home, and then even the trauma that it will bring to the home. It could affect the children too. It could affect the husband, it could affect the wife. It will definitely affect the family at large, and then it will affect the society as time goes on. So the consequences of abuse in marriage, they are significant. And then since abuse is becoming an epidemic in our marriages, and then I think we should we should attack it with so much force, so as to take away the possibility, so as to frustrate the devil out of your home. So in this series, we will be considering some forms of subtle abuse in marriage. So I will be going on this series by teaching on emotional manipulation, financial control, spiritual abuse, gaslighting, silent treatment, passive aggressiveness, withholding affection or support, cultural abuse, digital and technological abuse. So all of these forms of abuse, I will be bringing them to your desk as time goes on over some few weeks by God's grace. So please stay tuned and follow this series. This series is always being released twice in a week, on Wednesdays and then on Saturdays. Please stay tuned and follow. Thank you so much for you. So if you have any question or you need anything to discuss, or perhaps you have been suffering silently abuse in your marriage, please do not hesitate to contact me on this number 07037150154. Thank you. God bless you. I wish you peace and tranquility in your marriage. Thank you.